Ceci and I have submitted a notice of motion for the July 27th council meeting to basically go open source data. From the city has amazing data, so we're initiating, and hopefully we'll get council support, but we want to initiate that work so that we can get open source the data that is collected by the city, stuff that obviously doesn't infringe on privacy and all that stuff. We have to filter it through all that, but basically just throw it out there, get it out so that we start opening up the wealth of possibilities. This is all pretty new to open it up to see what other people can do with the data. I think we're going to be very surprised at what people can tie together. I mean, some of the stuff that has been done through the Urban Alliance, and the Urban Alliance is an alliance between University of Calgary and the city, where they've taken some of the data that the city has and married it to, I don't know, engineering, a road engineer, and he's pulled together data looking at street form and accident data and how that all pulls together, and going, okay, so if you have this type of urban street form, you are going to have more pedestrian accidents or more pedestrian bike accidents than this urban street form. And that is the kind of thing that can happen when you start having open data, is that those kinds of things can happen. Now, that's a formal alliance where they said, hey, let's look at this. But if you just open it up, wow. There are things you've got to be careful with, is that yes, it does belong to the public, but we also have to make sure that it doesn't get data mined by the for-profits. So we have to be very careful on that, because this is, when you look at open source, data mining becomes a huge, huge, huge issue you have to deal with, where marketing companies and the like start getting in at it, and they just start mining the data a little bit too much. So we have to be careful of that. So you've got to have those checks and balances in there.